Crafty peeps, it's Megan from Cluttered Crafter, and welcome to episode 18, I do believe, of Cardspiration. And I just showed you the card we're going to be making, and I'll quickly give you the dimensions. The card base is just a regular A2 size card, but you want to cut down the front flap down 2 inches, so that you'll have a 2 1/4 front flap. And then the square, the yellow square, mine will be yellow, is 2.5 by 2.5, and then the white square is 2 by 2, and the front card mat will be 5 1/4 by 2 inches. So I will have the dimensions down below in the description box, so you guys can read that and be able to recreate this card. And I just had some pencil marks here, so that's what I'm erasing. And then you just saw me stamp out a little cake on the white square. I don't know the color of the card base I'm using. It is Stampin' Up! Cardstock. I don't know the color of it, but the designer paper series that I'm using is Moonlight, and I'm also using my Memento Tuxedo Black ink for all of the stamping. And then the card mat on the inside is your regular 5 1/4 by 4. And now what I'm going in with is the front card mat, and I'm just adhering that down with my double-sided tear tape. I'm going in with my endless birthday wishes, and I don't have the card mat adhered down to the inside of the card. I just have it lined up so I can know where I'm going to stamp the birthday sentiment, which is just a scripty happy birthday. I want the inside just to be really clean and simple. I didn't put any extra sentiments or images on the inside, and I put it more towards the bottom so that when you close the front of the card, it covers up the sentiment. And now I'm going in and coloring the birthday cake. I would have used a plain yellow square for the card, but I didn't have any excuse me, I didn't have any yellow scrap pieces of paper, or just any plain white cardstock or scrapbook paper, but this is the closest I could find, and it was in the same paper pad, so it coordinates with it. And the colors that I'm coloring the cake is like a teal color, a yellow, and gray, and it coordinates with the colors in the paper pack that I use. It's the same colors. I was going to use purple for the cake base, but there wasn't any purple on the front card mat that I use. I thought there was a little bit of purple running through, but it's actually the teal, yellow, light gray, and dark gray. So I just went ahead and colored the base of the cake gray. And now I'm going to adhere the square down on top of the yellow piece of paper. This card is actually really simple and really quick to do. You just have to be careful when you're cutting the front panel of your card. So just measure like 2 inches down on the crease on the fold, and just, you can use your paper trimmer. That's what I used to cut mine. So just cut down 2 inches and then cut straight across. And now I'm going to adhere down the square to the front, and do not put your adhesive all the way around the square, because you don't want to adhere it down to the inside of the card, because then you won't be able to open your card. So what I did was I just put one piece down on the bottom of the square, and then I lined it up where I was going to put it, and just you can make a little marking of where it will sit on the card front, but it's almost halfway up is where I put mine, so about 3/4, or not 3/4, a quarter of the way up, I would say. And now I'm just adhering down the inside of the card, and again I just wanted it to be clean and simple on the inside, and there is still enough room to write a little birthday message on the inside of the card. And I do have a photo at the end of the video so you can see what the card looks like. And what I just did that time was I took a nail file and just filed off some of the fuzzies. I'm going to say is what I would call them, as fuzzies on the edge of the card mat. I need to change out the blade in my trimmer, but it's still working pretty well. And now I'm just putting a little stamp on the back of it, just so if I can sell the card. And I hope you guys like this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye and happy crafting.